Forget all you know about podcasts. We welcome you to an experience uniquely different. Please join us for our coverage of all entertainment on the fringe of society. The candles are lit, the lights are down low. It is now time to welcome our host as he steps up to the pulpit. The sacrifice has been prepared for the midnight black mass.
Ghastly greetings, groovy ghoulies, and welcome to Volume 6, Episode 20 of the Midnight Black Mass Podcast. I am your host, the devil you know, the maniacal minister of the occult, the mouth of hell, the Reverend Dan Wilson, and we are 2 weeks away from Halloween, and I'm very excited. And alongside with me now is my co-host, the man with the spirit of Jack Skellington and the swagger of Gomez Adams with a little bit of George Costanza thrown into the mix, the mouse of hell, Andrew Alexander. How's it going, man?
It's going great. I'm so happy you remembered the mouse of hell. I was about to add it in there. The mouse of hell.
I did not forget.
Off. You'll see.
Now you're making it happen.
Man, this is our huge 20th episode together, and I went all out. I put my tux on for the special occasion, and right as I was tying the bow tie, I remembered we're a podcast, and nobody can see me, so I'm sitting here like an asshole in a tux. But that's okay.
You bought a tux for radio.
That's right. I've always heard I've got the perfect face for radio, so I'm just completing the look.
Outstanding. Well, how was your week? How's everything been going?
Good week, awesome week. Can't complain. Been looking forward to the podcast. Been excited. Real quick, I won't go on and on about it because we got a lot of show to cover tonight. But I did get to go see Florence and the Machine live in concert last week. And quick concert review, it fucking kicked off, and they're awesome, and I'll definitely be going to see them again. Also, a quick side note, I saw a woman pass out, this old woman, she just collapsed in security, and the medical team had to come and help her. And those guys, they don't get excited about shit, because they were moving in super slow mo. I was like, what the hell? And then I saw this woman bitching at her boyfriend, and I swear the quote was, "Why did you leave me?" And they were like, she pushed him, and they bumped into this other woman, and the woman was like, "Hey, bitch, calm down." And this bitch said, "You shut your fucking mouth." And then they started griping again, and then, security moved them out of the middle of the aisle, so then they were bitching in front of some seats, and he hauled off, and he smacked her right in the fucking mouth. I'm talking pow, smacked her.
What?
And I was like, oh, shit. And then these guys were like, "Hey, man, be cool." And then he sit there, and then it got awkward, and he was like, "Oh, shit, 100 people just saw me slap my girlfriend," and he left. So I don't know what happened from there. And I don't condone slapping your girlfriend unless she asks you to. I've been in that situation. But I don't condone slapping your girlfriend. But I got to say, from what the best I could tell, this bitch was begging to be slapped, and he gave it to her, by God. But it was an awesome show all around. How was your week?
It was pretty good. You were a little muffled there at the beginning, but it cleared up. You said Florence and the Machine was the band that you saw?
Yeah, I hate that it was muffled. Did you hear me talking about the bitch getting slapped? That was the important part.
Oh, yes. No, you could hear everything you said, but you have this thing where you, talk away from your microphone sometimes, and so it becomes a little more difficult, especially for one like me who is fucking hard of hearing anyway from many concerts like the one you just described. But for our listeners at home, usually they can turn it off at their leisure, so hopefully that wouldn't be a problem, but just try to be mindful of where the microphone and your mouth are.
If I had a nickel for every time I said that.
But my week was good. Really family activities. Took the daughter to Disney on Ice. It was a great show. She fucking loves that shit. Got the Halloween costume picked out, doing a family-themed costume this year. I've been wanting to do that since we had a kid, so now we're finally doing it, and I'm excited as hell.
What's the theme? Can you let us in on that?
I don't know if I want to spoil the surprise.
Okay, well, we'll wait.
There will be photographic evidence of this, and I'm sure some of it will make it on the way to the Potty Humor Facebook, or you can follow me on Twitter at Dragons Rejects, or on Instagram now at Dragons Rejects. Catching up with the modern times, about 5 years at a time behind, but I'm there. But no, it was a good weekend. The shit was chill. Getting ready to go on vacation. That's what I'm really fucking excited about. Going down to Orlando, Florida, sunny Florida here in the crisp autumn season in southeast Tennessee. Celebrating my 5-year wedding anniversary. We went to Universal Halloween Horror Nights on our honeymoon, and so we're doing it again on the 5-year anniversary, and really fucking stoked about that. They're going to have a Freddy versus Jason house, and American Werewolf in London, and The Walking Dead, and so much other awesome shit. You know, of course, all the great Universal monsters that they own that are some of the most iconic pieces of Halloween and horror history.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I saw that American Werewolf in London drinking a piggy colada at Trader Vic's, and it was perfect.
Yeah, I heard it's the only one that they've ever brought back. It's one from a few years ago that was so popular they redid it this year, and I love that fucking movie, so I'm very stoked about that. That's a great classic.
That's good. The family that does really weird and odd, strange things together stays together. That's what I always say.
Damn fucking straight.
I like to get the rumor mill going a little bit, but I heard a little rumor that you may not be the only member of the Empire roster that may be taking a trip to Orlando in the near future.
Oh, is that so?
That is so.
And that's all you'll say?
That's all I'll say for now.
Well, you'll have to.
I wonder what's in Orlando that someone could go and visit, especially
I don't know.
Professional wrestling.
Exactly, especially involving the wrestling business. Yeah, you'll have to give me the Iggy on that outside of the podcast. But so we got the big Promo or Porno Championship coming up here in just a few minutes. So excited about that. Going to have our 2 winners up to crown an undisputed Promo or Porno champion before it takes a little bit of a break for the season. So exciting times here on the Midnight Black Mass. But so what the fuck? I know we're going to be a little bit hacky right here because every goddamn late night show and daily show and fucking anything, probably every podcast is led with this story, but we're going to fucking do it too because we're not creative, I guess. But in all seriousness, it is something that, you know, anybody that was a young male in the 80s or 90s or even back to the 70s and even I think the 60s, probably affected by this at some level. Playboy magazine is dropping the nudes. What do you think about that?
Man, this is the biggest bunch of horse shit I can recall since Guido shooting first. I mean, like, for starters, magazine is like, it's hanging by life support anyway, it seems. It's a dying art. Due to the internet and, cable, just everything that you can get news and articles and things from. So it's kind of an art that's, slipping away. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. What the hell is Playboy's deal? You know, they've been serving up naked pictures of celebrities and girls next door for 50 years plus. And then all of a sudden they wake up one day, we're not going to do that anymore. Well, what the fuck are you going to put in the magazine? I don't understand it. It's horse shit.
I mean, it's effectively going to just make it Maxim.
Yeah, the format was okay the first time when it was called Maxim. Like, I just don't understand the thought process behind this. I mean, are sales affected to the point recently to where you think that, hey, we need a change of format, we need to do something new? Because if that's the case, that's not the new thing you need to do. That's the best thing you got going. I mean, sure, I reached a level of numbness many years ago to where I could get no sexual pleasure from a Playboy, but that doesn't mean that there's not a plethora of young teenage men that need that magazine to continue. And, you know, occasionally I like to see some high-profile airbrush bush. I like to see some celebrities naked. And unless they're releasing their own sex tape, which usually aren't that great, you know, that's the number one access point to see those celebs. I mean, think of the ladies that we've seen growing up, you know, that you just would not ever get to see naked otherwise, but then they decide to show their tits in Playboy and really just let your imagination run wild. I mean, this is some first-class bullshit, if you ask me.
It is quite perplexing in that they claim that the rise of online pornography is what is, they say that, you know, they don't really feel that need anymore because you can click two buttons and see chick getting gangbanged by gerbils if you want. You know, is there any kind of porn out there that you could possibly imagine? And I agree with that to an extent, but like one thing that I've heard a few times and I agree with, Playboy was the only place you could really get good, tasteful dudes. You know, not that like we all have our heart. I'm a fan of hardcore pornography, as most, you know, able-bodied young men are and women these days. But it's like Playboy wasn't necessarily like, oh, I'm gonna read this Playboy and go spank it in the bathroom. It's like, oh, here's this gorgeous, like, you know, ranked of a 10 of a 10 woman, you know, and airbrush and all the flaws. It's you know, it's nice to look at. It's a bit provocative, but it's not something that, like, you know, makes you go nuts over. But still, it's like it was a unique thing. Like you can't go on the internet and you're not getting tasteful nudes of these, you know, very beautiful women. You're getting the most hardcore extreme porn you can get.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, a lot of times people, oh, you read Playboy for the articles, and everybody knows that's a bullshit statement. But there have, you know, I'm sure there's many great articles in Playboy, and I'm sure over the years that they've done a lot of stuff that people really would want to flip through and read. And obviously that's something they're going to continue, which is fine. But the selling point is clearly the fact that you can see, you know, like you said, some of the most beautiful women in the world naked, even if it is just tasteful and they're not showing you their kidneys or anything, but that's fine. But just to eliminate that, I don't see what type of, they're just not going to have much of a magazine left that I can picture because, you know, those type of articles, you can see those in many publications like a Maxim or online, or I just don't get the move at all. It kind of seems like one of those things that won't stick. I mean, in a year they'll go away for a while, and then somebody will do some hot up and coming actress will say here's a way to get some steam and come back and be the rebirth of the real Playboy and be showing her cans, which, you know, I can't wait for. But this is an odd move for these guys to make for sure.
Well, especially because it's not like they're out of the porn business. I mean, their Playboy website, like, they have reality shows and their own, like, streaming content that is, like, full-on hardcore stuff. So it's kind of crazy that I guess they've just moved all of their resources to that as far as that. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if it sticks around or if it stays in business.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, absolutely. But real quick, you know, it's great television shows this week. Thought The Flash was just fucking incredible. I thought Gotham was pretty good. Of course, our Joker theory went tits up on Gotham. I was like, I'm absolutely sure this kid is going to be the Joker. And, well, they fucking proved me wrong. They showed you I don't know dick, huh?
Somebody was listening to the podcast and we'll be like, we'll show this motherfucker. He thinks he knows it all. And, yeah, that was definitely a twist. And it was a very odd twist to break out. Like, that could have definitely been some season finale type shit there. Like, that could have been the end of the season, one of the last things you saw, and leave you wondering, like, what the fuck? And they break it out in episode, what, 3?
Yeah.
2 or 3? It just, insane stuff. And I mean, I think the show's been going well. And again, the bitches on there they're hotter every freaking week. My God. But yeah, that was a huge monkey wrench in the program there because I was like, my jaw dropped. I'm like, what the fuck? And obviously, it appears that they're planting the seeds for this guy who's influenced people now, but. You know, I thought maybe it was a mistake to get rid of him that quickly, but it definitely was a shocking moment, what it is. But I've got to assume that the fans of that show are definitely talking about that one like we are.
Yeah, that's a fact. And looking forward to what they've got planned in the season. Michael Chiklis coming on board as a rough and tumble sergeant to try to put the Gotham PD back into shape. So interesting to see where all that goes. Like I said, the Flash, just like Edge was great on the Flash. First of all, as Adam Smasher, a little wrestling tie-in there. Great to see him do something. Like I didn't know necessarily how great he'd do. I know he's done some acting work. He's done a good job, but I thought he just nailed it. Like not that Adam Smasher is this iconic character that people are begging to see, but it was something different than what he normally does. So I was very happy to see how well that went off, and like the effects on that were great. But the Flash of Two Worlds episode, man, was just one of those so fucking amazing mark-out moments for me. Being a longtime Flash fan, we got to see the original Golden Age Flash, or in this case, the Flash of Earth 2, Jay Garrick, and just amazing comic book fan service there.
Yeah, and I thought, like you said, I thought the effects on the episode with Edge were really cool for it being the TV show. It seemed like something maybe they would have saved for a big budget movie. I thought Edge did really well as well. I hope maybe it could open up something for him to do somewhere down the line with a little bit of a bigger role in something like that. I've heard he did really well on Haven. I never watched that show, but he obviously turned that into a reoccurring role after his retirement. So he must be doing pretty well. And I enjoyed the Flash episode you're talking about, and I don't. Anytime they introduce something new, pretty much on these episodes of Arrow and Flash, I have to Google it because I'm just a Marvel fanboy, and so I don't know as much as like you would, but I really enjoy it, and I mean it's a badass show, and they just go balls to the wall with the comic book stuff, and I love that about it. It's been following Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it's still just kind of sticking to the same path it's been on, but really not delivering as well as some of these other shows. And I've even heard the big rumors that they're going to cancel the Inhumans movie that has been planned because the movie studio doesn't agree with the television studio's direction here, and they don't really want to plan on doing that. And there's rumors that spot for that Inhumans movie may be going to a Fantastic Four movie. Marvel may be getting the rights back to that. So
I have heard, and possible trade for an X-Men TV rights deal. So we'll keep you posted on that one. That's pretty huge, but still in the rumor mill stage right now. So real quick, we'll just drop a little wrestle news right here before we get to a big championship game of promo or porno coming right up. But I only had one item this week on the wrestle news. It's just good to see our buddy Dash Wilder making strides, going all the way to the semifinals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Tournament, getting a real big push down at NXT, and really impressed with their tag team, man. They're really old school, and it seems to be working for them.
Yeah, I've watched most of that big special. I haven't watched the Iron Man match yet because I wanted to sit down and really focus on it because that's pretty much my favorite gimmick match in wrestling, and the fact that they let the two ladies not only have one but main event the show, I really want to give it my full attention. But yeah, I was really proud of Stephen Walters, Dash Wilder, because he's in there with pretty much the absolute top dogs at NXT, the NXT champion Finn Balor, and of course Samoa Joe. And I'm nitpicky. I'm not kissing his ass because he's my buddy. I was looking for moments where he would look like he didn't belong. I was looking for him to stick out as just some indie dude, and I didn't see that. I mean, this guy hung in there for what the match was and what the match was setting up. He absolutely looked like he fit and belonged, and I was just super proud of what he did there. And hopefully they felt the same, and that some big things will be coming for him and his partner.
Yeah, hopefully. They're so different from everything else going on that I got to think that they'll get some attention thrown their way just because, the what's old is new again, and they're certainly doing something that nobody else there is doing. Very exciting to see, very refreshing. And that's going to wrap it for the Wrestle News. Just a real quick one this week, but that's because we got big things in the fryer, folks. That's right. It's time to crown an undisputed promo or porno champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to America's favorite game show, Promo or Porno. Welcome to the game show where no matter what you get on your face, production is sending somebody in with a towel to wipe it off. It's promo or porno time, and it is time to crown an undisputed promo or porno heavyweight champion. I am your host, the Reverend Dan Wilson. Alongside me, my co-host, Andrew Alexander.
I'm here. I'm so ready for some porno and promo.
Well, you've got the goods coming because we're delivering the goods. I have gone through the archives and I have picked the best clips of promo or porno history. And tonight, our guests are going to have to answer 3 questions. So we have on the line right now the first contestant, the most recent promo or porno champion. He is the manager of Team IOU at Empire Wrestling. He's a self-help guru, and he's one eccentric personality, if I do say so myself, Mr. Lionel Lucas Lazarus. Welcome to the show.
What's up? What's up? I know you guys have been missing me. It's been a couple of weeks, right?
We've been missing you like I've been missing hemorrhoids, pal.
Rude. I'm ready to I'm ready to defend this championship. I didn't get to do it 2 weeks ago. I want to be the undisputed promo or porno champion. I want to be like the Chris Jericho of promo or porno. Let's get this on. I've been studying hard. Come on.
Okay, well, here we go.
As we know, Chris Jericho he beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night. Maybe the closest you'll ever get is beating off The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night. But you've got your chance to become the undisputed promo or porno champ. So, kicking with that first clip.
All right, here we go. So what we're going to do, 3 clips for each contestant. They are going to be the same clips. So once Mr. Lazarus has completed his round, we will bring on the second competitor. If it results in a tie, we have a tiebreaker clip in the can ready to go. So here we go with clip number 1.
I'm going to come on you like nobody's ever come on you before.
Promo or porno?
Well, that one sounds like a bit of a trick. I'm going to go with promo, though.
That is correct. It was a promo.
Yes! 1 for 1 again.
1 for 1. Here we go. Okay. That was indeed a promo. That was Mr. Magnum TA from NWA Wrestling fame, and he was going to come on somebody like they'd never been come on before, apparently. Not sure what the context was there, but regardless, it was a promo. Here we go. Clip number 2.
It gets bigger when I pull on it. Sometimes I pull on it so hard, I rip the skin.
I'm going to go with porno.
2 for 2.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Wow.
2 for 2.
I know my stuff. I've been hitting the tapes.
The VHS, of course. Your extensive
Beta.
collection.
It's been beta this time.
What kind of porn do they have on beta?
Oh, dude, it's great. I mean, it's mostly from like the 70s and 80s, you know, so pretty much before the razor became affordable, but it's still wonderful. If you can just look past and you might enjoy the luscious bush every single person in those films has. It's fantastic. Trust me.
You know,
okay. Well, we're 2 for 2.
2-time Hall of Famer Ric Flair has a saying, "No hair, no flair." So he likes to do it. That's something you and the Nature Boy have in common.
As long as it's Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, I'm good.
Well, not Buddy Rogers.
Buddy. Okay, Buddy Rogers, fine. You know what? Let's not stir the pot here. Let's get on to clip number 3. All right?
Buddy Rogers. Well, I mean, I just don't understand the hate for other Nature Boys, but let's go ahead.
All right, clip number 3. Here we go.
Jesus! Oh my! Oh!
Oh, get ready for an undisputed promo or porno champion. That is a promo.
That is correct.
Yes!
Wow.
Well, so far, Lionel Lucas Lazarus setting the bar very high. And
Very
if Corey
high.
Cox doesn't come on and try to at least tie that, then you are going to be the undisputed promo or porno champion. The Big Cox is on deck, and I know he's ready to swing for the fences. So we're going to disconnect right now Lionel Lucas Lazarus for the moment. Actually, you don't have to disconnect because you've already answered the question. So just shut up.
Okay. All right.
And stay there, and then we will come back with this tiebreaker if necessary. So, okay, do we have Corey Cox on the line here? I do not see him in the queue. Is he giving up the game by forfeit? Did he hear
the Big Cox going to forfeit the game? Do I win? Do I get 2 belts?
You just take it easy there. I've never known the
2
Big
belts are
Cox to
studded.
forfeit anything. He's a real up-and-comer, this Cox, I tell you.
He's no Lionel Lazarus, though. You know, he lives that party lifestyle. I'm not about that. I'm about positivity and tranquility, you know. I'm better than that. You know it.
Man, all you do is you take advantage. You try to get these people on board with your Lazarus system.
Whoa! I heard take advantage.
Take advantage of them. Take them money. There's no proof that this system works. Your biggest example is Lamar Phillips, and no one's seen that guy in months.
Well, he's been hitting the gym. Look, he's been getting jacked like a stallion. You're going to see the results in Lamar Phillips when he comes back. I'm telling you, you're going to be mesmerized. You're going to be blown away. And as far as taking advantage of anybody, I'm not taking advantage of anybody. They're giving me their money. I'm taking their money, investing it in my program. And if it works for them, it works for them. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But the most important thing is that I get their money, and I invested in making myself as rich as I possibly can. How's that taking advantage of somebody?
That's the definition of taking advantage of people.
That is not the definition of look, I'm not, you know, there are all these charities and the 80 cents a day you can feed a starving child. Those people take advantage of people. I just see money and I run with it. There's nothing wrong with that. And the fans are going to see that too, and the fans are going to give me their money. This is going to take over. I'm telling you, it's going to be a revolution. You just don't know yet.
I think you're about 20, 25 years too late for this whole home video workout system to take over and become a revolution.
Now, VHS can come back, all right? I don't want to hear about it being 25 years too late, okay? Well, I mean, Revolutions aside, we do have the second competitor in the Promo or Porno Championship on the line. He is a former Empire Tag Team Champion. He is the Live Wire and the former Promo or Porno Champion himself, Mr. Corey Cox. How's it going, my brother?
Snitchy booties, everybody. Eating pizza like a champ.
Doing those hardcore pizza curls, preparing for his next big bout at the Empire. No. So
that's how we roll.
I know you weren't on the line there for the first part of this, but your opponent has set the bar rather high. Lionel Lucas Lazarus answered all 3 questions correctly, and so you have to do the same. And if so, then we have a tiebreaker question that we will throw out for the both of you. And so, are you ready for this challenge, Mr. Cox?
Well, like anything else, I'll just give it the old college try. I'll do my best and use my expert porno knowledge of where to get this taken care of.
All right. Well, time to put up or shut up. Here we go. Clip number 1.
I'm going to come on you like nobody's ever come on you before.
Promo or porno?
That is for sure a promo.
That is correct. Yes, that is Magnum TA. So 1 down, moment. 2 to go. Question number 2.
It gets bigger when I pull on it. Sometimes I pull on it so hard, I rip the skin.
Promo or porno?
Man, it has to be from a porno. I don't see any context that they could be used in wrestling.
Let's ask our hung jury, was it a porno? Yes, it was a porno.
And let me stop you right there. You don't think that could be used in a wrestling promo? Well, I've got news for you. it's on my list now to get into a wrestling promo just because you said that.
It's just like some of them are like kind of iffy, but saying pull the skin off is like what could he be talking about?
Okay, 2 for 2.
It was a penis. Spoiler alert. Say it again.
I didn't say
Andrew?
anything. I'm just waiting on question 3.
Oh, I said 2 for 2. It comes down to this question.
Yes, it does. Corey Cox, let us know. Question number 3.
Jesus! Oh my! Oh!
That is from a promo.
So, it was what?
It's from a promo from wrestling.
Ah, that is correct. We're getting down to the tiebreaker.
Hell no, it's a tie.
Ties are my favorite.
How are we gonna handle this tie?
That's a good question. We have one clip. What is a good way to determine this? I really didn't think it would come down to this, so I just had the clip in queue just in case. I mean, we can make one of them hang up.
These 2 are truly perverse individuals.
They really are. And then if they get the tiebreaker question, then fuck.
They're going to have to share.
Yeah, they will be co-champions. So
co-champions, I don't know about in podcasts, but co-champions in wrestling always works out well.
Yes.
Okay, well
Let's have Corey disconnect the line and make sure it's fair. We'll make sure that he's off the line, and we'll run the clip for Lionel Lucas Lazarus. And then, Corey, if you can give us a call back in 60 seconds, hopefully we'll have a winner.
All right, that's cool. I'll go over here and take care of some business. Take a little Ripkowski out of my guy here, and I'll see you guys soon.
Okay.
All right, sounds great.
Seconds.
Okay, so here we go.
Here we go for the tiebreaker, baby.
It's time for a tiebreaker.
They think their sweat doesn't stink. They think they're glamour girls. We think they suck. We think they're sluts.
I love to eat. Anything I can get my mouth on.
People don't fuck with us. Because if you fuck with us, we'll get our friends on you.
Oh, man. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I am going to go with promo.
Oh, that is correct.
Oh, my God, are you serious?
What?
Oh, man, I am the winner.
No, we gotta let Corey Cox have a swing at the question too. But if he gets it correct, oh man, I think we're just gonna have co-champions for the first 20 episodes of the podcast and Promo or Porno. This is unheard of.
Yeah.
This is clearly shows the 2 most foul, disgusting men out there today. One of them clearly takes pride in such, and one of them's a phony trying to peddle his self-help.
Hey, says the serial fornicator.
Well, I don't deny that.
Vile and disgusting. Just because I've studied my pornography. Mister, I got it on with somebody in their driveway.
Well, hey, you got to get in where you fit in. You should know all about that.
Yeah. Yeah, Corey's going down, though. I'm going to keep this championship. I'm going to keep it forever.
Well, as soon as he gets done taking his piss, we'll find out.
I got a nagging suspicion he's not taking a piss.
You know, maybe I shouldn't be so proud of possibly being the undisputed promo or porno champion, but look, I got to get my name out there anywhere I can, and if that means being champion of something as vile and gross as pornography, then that by all means do it, you know?
It's not just pornography, okay? It's promo as well. It's professional.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
knowledge.
You know, I obviously have to know the art of talking in professional wrestling a little bit. I mean, otherwise I would be, well, there are a lot of people whose names I can name, but point is, you know, one I'm proud of, and the other I'm not proud of knowing all my pornos, but man, if that means putting down this live wire Corey Cox who likes to party, well, I've got to put him down, man. You know how it is.
You're so ridiculous.
What do you mean I'm ridiculous? Look, you know me by now. I've been managing what, 3-4 months?
I don't pay attention when you're out there. If you didn't buy sponsorship time on the show, I don't want you anywhere near the building.
Hey, now look, that sponsorship time is very lucrative, all right. And I've even seen billboards, okay, around town. I'm going to start buying billboard space, Andy. I'm telling you, it's going to take off. You don't know. You don't see what Lazarcise is going to do with Dyron Flynn and Team IOU and Lamar. And you've seen Dyron; he's thin, man. He's lost a ton of weight since he's come back, and it's because of me. You just don't know that yet. But you're all going to know it. Everybody's going to know.
Every one of your clients is overweight.
They're not overweight. Have you seen Nick Iggy? My God, he has the body of a mid-'90s porno star. I'm pretty sure he could be in one of those 2 a.m. movies on Cinemax. You know, where they're not really doing it.
The body of a late '80s porno star.
Who has the body of a? I probably do with the hair. I'm not going to lie about that.
While we're on the topic, I know you refuse to get with the times, but no one calls it porno anymore.
Well, what do they call it?
That's pornography or porn. We just use porno as the name because it rhymes with promo, you dipshit.
Well, so now we've resorted to name calling, but Corey comes on here, and he's just the coolest man in the world, coming here talking about Snoochie Boochies and everybody all loving up on Big Core, and then everybody just wants to beat up on Lionel here like he means nothing, but he's the promo or porno champion. Going to be the undisputed champion. You got to look. If I'm going to be on this show more as the promo or porno champion, Andy, there's got to be a little bit of respect thrown my way. I mean, I know I might be villainized because I buy airspace at Empire, advertising space at Empire, but look, it's lucrative, man. Best show in the state of Georgia. I had to really scout out some locations. Location, and I'm going to make a ton of money off of it. I think they're just jealous because you see how lucrative the Lazarcise system is going to be, and you just hate that you didn't get on board the train.
Sweet Jesus, I hope you do not win this game.
Oh, I sweet Jesus, I hope I do.
Have Corey back on the line.
I think Corey may have fallen in the toilet. I've just reached out to him to make sure he's still with us.
Well,
he says it's not working.
It's not working.
I hope he's not getting the limber tail.
Is he conceding?
Oh, I hope he is.
I hope not.
I will tell you what, Andy, because I know you, and I know sometimes I just hear it in your voice. You're dejected. You're down on yourself right now because you know I'm going to be the undisputed champion. I will disconnect because I just have a feeling I'm using up the bandwidth, clogging up the line. I will disconnect, and I will look forward to reading from you or from you, Reverend. I look forward to reading from one of you whether or not I have been crowned the undisputed champion. So I'm going to leave, let Corey try to call in, and let him lose. So I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you like having me as the champion. It's going to be fun. It's been a real pleasure being the promo or porno champion. Hopefully undisputed. Definitely undisputed. But I'm going to go.
Please do.
All right. I will see you guys later. I look forward to hearing the news.
Is that the most obnoxious individual that you've ever come across?
I thought we'd never get rid of him.
Oh, my God. I hope Corey Cox can figure out whatever technical difficulties that he has and get back on this line because I can't deal with Lionel Lucas Lazarus continuing to call in on a semi-weekly basis. Now that he has the number, it was a huge mistake.
We're going to have to change that motherfucker.
I've never heard of technical difficulties. I don't know if Corey Cox is. I think he's afraid.
That is quite possible.
Never
known him to be afraid, but
I know. I wish we had some Final Jeopardy music to put in right here.
That would be good. Well, we can try to get this taken care of. Hang on.
Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and call it. Does not appear that Corey Cox is returning to the program, so though he's no longer on the line, your winner by forfeit, Lionel Lucas Lazarus. I can't believe it. I think we just need to move on with the program now.
So, there you have it, folks. So, forget all of that. It's time to move along to one of your favorite segments on the program. That's right, folks. Andrew Alexander and his wild and wacky and outrageous sexual escapades continue. It's time for Fuck or Fail.
In a world filled with sluts, whores, and women who make questionable choices, one man sets out to fuck them all. Will our hero fuck or fail?
And we're back here on Fuck or Fail. Andrew, my friend, the streak just mounting like that of Goldberg. Still no Scott Hall with the cattle prod. Still has not come to stop it. But what do we know? This week could be the week. What's going on?
Well, see, unlike Goldberg, if Scott Hall was to show up with the cattle prod, I'd say, come on in, brother.
It's a hot tag.
As long as he don't point his cattle prod at me, we'll be okay. And I'm pretty sure I would even be comfortable taking a little survey with the lady afterwards, and I think it would definitely be one more for the good guys. But this week's is, you know, I've spoken about this before for the 20th episode. I wanted to make it special. This is something that happened a little bit ago. Between starting the podcast and getting to episode 20 is enough of a time frame. And before I go into the story, I just want to, I've never dedicated a Fuck or Fail, and I want to dedicate this one. I want to dedicate this one to all the men out there, because all the men out there have met, you know, maybe one girl, maybe two girls, maybe three girls, maybe four girls, maybe five girls that have just done them dirty in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they broke their heart, maybe they stole their money, maybe they kept the kids from them. They did something that the guy just didn't deserve. And this Fuck or Fail is dedicated to all those men, because this Fuck or Fail is where I went out and I represented every man on the planet, and I got that bitch. I got that bitch wrong. I got that bitch. And first of all, I'd like to thank the many, many fans throughout this country that wrote emails and tweets to Andrew Alexander, the Southeastern Strangler, while I was down. Secondly, I want to thank Potty Humor Productions for waiting and taking the time, because I know how important it was. Midnight Black Mass number 20. It is to the podcast fans. It is to the Potty Humor Productions and Andrew Alexander, the Hollywood Hacksaw. With that weight, got what I wanted. You see, the bitches, the world's filthiest whores. I don't have to say a lot more about the way I feel about these bitches. No respect, no honor. There is no honor amongst whores in the first place. You see, they put hard times on Andrew Alexander and his family. You don't know what hard times are, baby. Hard times are when you send a texty text around the country, but it doesn't work. Hoes got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay the sitters, can't come and fuck. Hard times are when a man has worked on some ass for 30 days, and they give him a kiss, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a douchebag took your place, daddy. That's hard times. That's hard times. And these cunts, you put hard times on this country by putting hard times on Andrew Alexander. That's hard times, and we have all had hard times together. And I admit, I don't look like the fuck buddy of the day is supposed to look. My belly's a little bit big. My ego is just a little big. But, baby, I'm big, and they know I'm big. And there were 2 big people. One was John Holmes, and he's dead, brother. And the other one is right here. All you chicken heads, that pussy belongs to the people. I'm going to reach out right now. I want you at home to know my dick is touching your dick for the gathering of the biggest booty in this country, in the universe, all over the world, reaching out, because that's just what was given me at this time. I will repay you now, because I will be the next fuckboy of this Hard Times Blues Andrew Alexander Tour 2015. And, bitch, let me leave you on this. One way to hurt these whores is to take what they cherish more than anything in the world, and that's their ass. And I'm going to take it. I've been there more than twice. This time, when I take it, baby, I'm going to take it for you. You listening. So let's gather for it. Don't let me down, because I come back to fuck for you. And with that being said, I get a knock on my door one night. It was late. Not too late, though. I get a knock on my door, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't like unexplained visitors. I usually don't get a whole lot of them. I like to get a little warning first, but I go to the door and I open it. And as I open the door, there stands before me somebody I could have gone the rest of my life without seeing again. And my instant reaction, which if it wasn't written on my face, I verbalized by saying, what the fuck are you doing here? And there was some chit-chat basically saying, well,
I would have texted first, but I didn't think you'd let me come over. And I said, oh, what makes you think that? And she says, well, I just kind of wanted to see how you were doing and how you've been. I haven't talked to you in so long. So the door's still open. It's still outside. And she's like, well, can I come in? I just walk away from the door. I leave it open. My instinct was to slam the door in the bitch's face, but I didn't do that. Let her come in, and I felt bad about that instantly. I wish I'd have slammed the door, but that's okay. She comes in, and I say, well, what the fuck do you want? She said, well, I just wanted to see how you were doing, that type of shit. I'm real cold and quiet because I guess I just got no time for this. And I said, well, look, if you ain't here to fuck, get the fuck out. And I said that, and I didn't even mean it. It just felt like I meant to get the fuck out part, but I didn't want to fuck this girl in no way, shape, or form. I didn't want to touch her. The sight of her disgusted me. But I said that because it was just some stone cold shit to say. And
what?
What? I wish that would have been great if that was her reaction. Damn it. That would have been the best. But I say that shit, and she says, oh, will that make you feel better? Will that make you talk to me? And I said, well, it wouldn't hurt your chances. and I don't mean that either. Like, I don't want, you got to understand the thought, even telling the story now, the thought of just even touching this bitch just makes me sick to my stomach. But I just said that, and she walks past me. She walks past me and she cuts over into my bedroom. And I'm like, there's no way that this is fucking happening. Like, this is some bullshit. And I mean, there was little chit chat, but it was nothing major. It was nothing worth repeating. I don't remember verbatim, but that was the gist of the conversation. But this is probably within the span of 5 minutes. So I go to my bedroom and there she is on my bed. And it's like something took over my body. Some sort of power took over my body. You see, because I instantly felt like less of a person, like less of a human, for even considering doing what I was about to do. But something took over me. And I'm telling you, I may come across very braggadocious, but I'm a very self-aware person. If I go out there and fuck, and it's a 1-star performance, 2-star performance, if I'm kicking out a cum shot at 2.9, I let the people know. I tell the truth. On this evening in question, there's no doubt in my mind that I was a fucking god. And I don't mean a fucking god. I mean a god of fucking. Like
Marilyn Manson. I am the god of fuck.
Better.
Okay.
I've got to assume I'm better than Marilyn Manson. At least I was on this day. Because, you see, my dick was like Monier, and I be worthy, my friend. I be worthy. It was a perfect mix of really rough, aggravating, powerful sex mixed with, like, this sort of, I don't want to say passion because I don't know if I've ever experienced that, but it seemed like it may have been passion, just enough to make this bitch reconsider every choice she had ever made in her life to get to this point. I'm talking, I was all over the map. I was eating the pussy and ass like it had little yellow pellets hanging out of it, and there were no ghosts in sight. I was tearing it up. I fucked this bitch. Fucked her hard. She came everywhere, made her squirt like a huge puddle on my bed. Had to wash that shit. You ever wash bedding? It's annoying. Can't get the sheets back on there right. It's a fucking pain in the ass. Everybody needs to go thank the mama that made the bed for me as a kid because it's a pain in my ass. But I did it because it's disgusting. I fucked her well, and I'm not going to lie to you. It's not like I keep a running tally, but I make a little mental note. If I blow a load on a bitch's face that makes her look like Frosty the fucking Snowman, I make a mental note. I'm like, damn, that was a lot. This was easily in my top 5, dare I say top 3 biggest bangs I've ever seen in my life. I've ever experienced. I covered this bitch. She looked disgusting when I was done with her. And I
instantly like a donut, huh?
Yes. It was time to make the donut. I instantly felt dead inside when I was done. Instantly. I felt like less of a human being. I was disgusted with myself. I was disgusted with her. I was disgusted with mankind. So I did the most appropriate thing. I went to the bathroom and I got a towel, and I kid you not, I did something that may have secured my place in hell, which I know affects a lot of our listeners. I threw the towel on this bitch's face, and I said, now get the fuck out.
Oh, damn.
I didn't hesitate when I said it. After she wiped the glaze from her eyes, she looked at me shocked, and I see that tears begin to swell up in her eyes. But I stayed on the path. I said, you heard me. Get the fuck out. So she got dressed very quickly, crying a little bit. She didn't really say too much, not much at all. Might have been just some mumbo-jumbo. I just sit there in silence. She left. I instantly almost suffered a breakdown. I was screaming. I was like, fuck. I was mad at myself. I was angry at myself. But then before I crossed that line of mental breakdown into just really psychotic behavior, I get myself together and I said, you know what? Just be a man and do the man thing and just chalk it up that you just fucked some bitch. You didn't sacrifice your pride. You didn't sacrifice your self-respect. Even though I did those things, I convinced myself to where I could keep it together. I didn't sleep well that night at all. I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't happy with myself. I let myself down. In life, it was a fail. But in a podcast, there's never been a more clear definition of a fuck in podcast history.
The first ever fuck or fail hate fuck this week on the Midnight Black Mask.
I like to think of them all as hate fucks, within reason, but this one was something completely different. This was some, those fucks must be PG era. This was some definitely Attitude era right in the summer of 98. Except the product was good. The product was good, and it was a lot of attitude. So it was a mixture there. But I dealt with it. I debated telling the story because I ain't gonna lie. I felt bad about myself. Not bad to where. I mean, there's been days I've regretted it. There's been days I haven't. There's been days that I go back to what I said at the intro of this piece, where I did that for every guy. Every guy that's just had that bitch, or 2 or 10, that just fucked them over, that just did them dirty. I was that guy. I had their dick in my hand, and I was using it. And I used it, and I just feel that I annihilated this bitch. And I assume she drove home or wherever, crying, feeling bad about herself, and that's fine, because that's how these women make us guys feel sometimes. We may not show it, we may not tell it, but sometimes they get us down, put the boots to us when we're down. But I made a comeback. I did it for everybody listening out there.
Well, very much one of the most entertaining editions of Fuck or Fail. I mean, I don't think we're necessarily ever going to top the Hard Time Blues 2015 Andrew Alexander World Tour. So,
yeah, I don't think, I promised a couple episodes ago that this may be the best Fuck or Fail, and, maybe there's people out there that disagree. I just don't think the story will ever be topped because it was such a, a big part of me, it was such a win because, I try to take the high road on so much shit. I try to stay out of drama, and you're in the wrestling business. Drama's fucking everywhere. There's just haters and people want to bring you down. We've talked about this before. And I try so hard to stay above it, and I try so hard to stay on a certain path, and that shit's hard. It's so easy to be the fucking scumbag, which in this case, maybe I was. There's a great chance I was. But it's a choice I made, choice I got to live with, and hopefully I can get back on track now. I got a little sidetracked. I like to be known as a decent person, but, this person may not think I'm so decent, but that's okay because, like I said, I got revenge. And people that never want revenge and stuff, that's a lie. Like, maybe you don't always want revenge. Maybe there's a lot of stuff that you let go. But there's that one person or 2 people out there that you're like, man, I can't wait for some bad shit to happen to them. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I don't hold it on too many people, but, this one I have to consider something bad happened to this person, and it was by my hand. So there you go. There's that. We had an exciting episode 20. Hopefully we're not kicked off the air. Hopefully our clips aren't used for some trials coming up. Everything was consensual.
And this week on FOF, we learned that revenge is a dish best served warm.
It certainly is. Maybe I didn't inform these ladies that these tales would be shared on a podcast, but I didn't say I didn't say any names. I protected the innocent at least as much as I could. A lot of people want to drop names.
Certainly, I don't agree with everything you do or say here. That's why you are Andrew Alexander and I am the Rev, and we can respectfully disagree on some things and agree on many other things. But you really did. You just had to dig in and get that revenge for you, and I totally feel that, and I totally understand. So, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, sometimes you've had these experiences with women. That there's sometimes
I have. I have.
Sometimes you just don't deserve some of the buttons they push. People do bad things to each other all the time, every day. I understand that, and there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people, probably especially women. If we still have any female listeners left, they're gonna just disagree with me completely. Think I'm the villain. That's fine. I can play the fucking villain. I'm the heel in the story. That is okay with me. But I tell you what, the heel got the win this time, ladies. This ain't no damn WrestleMania where the babyface is walking out on top.
No, he got that heat.
Yeah,
left with that heat.
I've taken heat before. It was time for a heel turn. Maybe I can turn back face before I get my comeuppance and get any sweet revenge on me. But
yeah. Well, what I was going with there though about the revenge thing too is regardless of what anybody thinks, even me, and I'll disagree with you probably less than most. But, still even so, there's things that you and I don't always see. I don't. But guess what? It's your fucking story, man. It's your life. Everybody's entitled to tell their own story, and you got a story to tell. So this is your forum to do so,
Damn straight. And I could go work. We have Facebook pages. We're on YouTubes. We're all over social medias. We got Twitters, Instagrams, Vines, Rev on LinkedIn. We're everywhere. I could post pictures, I could post videos, I could post addresses, telephone numbers, emails. I could just totally turn hardcore villain on everybody and fuck everybody's shit up. My dick's the Infinity Gauntlet, and I could just take people out like that. But I don't do that. There's a line I won't cross. Good taste. I'm a gentleman. We're both gentlemen. We could rename this the Black Gentleman Podcast.
The Midnight Black Gentlemen. Who are very, very white.
That sounds like a tag team. I'm telling you, man. You got to get in the ring. I got to come out of retirement. We're going to form a team. We're going to take over.
I'm down.
So what do we got on tap going forward? We're going to work on some new stuff for the upcoming next 20, 30 episodes. Hopefully, if we're on the air.
Yeah, no, absolutely we are. I'm actually, like I said earlier, I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Studios this next weekend, so I'm actually hoping to film a few video pieces while I'm there to post on the Potty Humor YouTube page, little shorts. We've got some new projects working on. I won't say a lot, but it involves the Star Wars universe and WWE legends, and that's all I'm going to say. But that's coming up here in the next few weeks. We've Promo or Porno will be taking a little break now that the championship match is over, and we'll be back with more information on when that's coming back, but we'll probably replace that for a little while in the rotation with something new. Got some musical parodies coming. I've actually been working on trying to write a couple songs. You might even get live musical performances on the podcast. We are an all-access, all-service entertainment stop.
Hello?
I'm still here.
I'm sorry, I lost you for a second. It went blank on me. I was like, oh, shit, he done hung up on me. My views of the world done pissed him off. Yeah, but I'm excited about all that stuff. And go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I was just repeating what I said, that we're a one-stop entertainment shop.
We are, and I'm excited about all some of those new things you mentioned are going to be. I hope they're good. I hope they turn out well. And Promo Porno will be back because, that's my favorite segment. I think it's a lot of people's favorite segment. And it's just got to, you got to have the season finale and take a little break. But we'll get back on that and hopefully crown some new champions, hopefully stump some fools that think they're filthy and know wrestling. Everybody thinks they're dirty motherfuckers. Everybody thinks they know about wrestling. People don't know shit when they get on the black mask. We throw them the curveballs. They can't hit them.
No, people think they're vile and reprehensible because they're in the wrestling business, but they ain't spent enough time around us to really know what vile and reprehensible is. So, more promo porno coming, definitely. The clips, obviously there's finite amount of wrestling promos and porno clips that can be confused. So, that's another reason we're not going to just pound it out every week, because then we're going to run through. We'll just have to end the show because we'll eventually run out of things. So instead, season 1 of Promo or Porno has ended. We'll be back with season 2 here in a few weeks. But so much more. We're even, dare I say it, I don't have anything booked, so I don't want to really say it for sure. But we are working on the possibility of taking this podcast onto a whole nother stage. And that's all I'll say, but it could be, yes, literally, and it could be a much more interactive experience for our audience. So, not keeping fingers crossed. Hopefully, we'll know something more about that after tonight. Actually, so I'll try to keep the audience.
Maybe we should cross dicks.
Perhaps. Just
and
don't cross streams.
When he says a more interactive experience, it means exactly what you think it means. Where you've got to come up and fuck me on stage in front of everybody.
That's true.
Don't worry, ladies. There's no way I could perform under that pressure. I'm way too fucking old. It's never going to happen. But working on some big things I'm excited about. Got some ideas. Fuck Promo Porno will be back. And fuck or fail. I mean, it's not going anywhere. But like the Rev said with the clips, it's hard to pound them out every week. Eventually, you're going to run out. There's only so many women in the world that are fuckable or that haven't heard this podcast and think I'm horribly disgusting. Hey, I never told this quick story. I mentioned this several episodes ago, and I never told it. I don't think I told it, but I'll tell it again. There's a movie called Black Mass with Johnny Depp, right?
Yes.
I know I told you the story off air, but I don't think I shared it on air. So I'm sitting with a chick one Friday night. We'll see if I can get some action of some sort. It's a new score. Pretty hot chick, but I'm sitting with her. And out of nowhere, I shit you not, this is some shit straight out of a movie, but it happened just like this. She looks at me and she goes, "Have you heard of Black Mass?" And I, like Undertaker, turn my head to look at her like, what? because I'm thinking this bitch is on to me. Like she has got on the interwebs and she has got on the Facebook and she has busted my ass. Like she knows the gig is up. And I said, "No, what is that?" And she points to the TV, and it's a commercial for that fucking movie. She says, "This new movie with Johnny Depp, it looks good." I swear, hand to God, it happened exactly like that. Have you heard of Black Mass? And I'm like, what? No, what's the Black Mass? So the
your cover was almost blown.
Johnny Depp almost cock-blocked me, and he's done that before.
I think he's done it to everybody.
When you invite ladies over and you tell them this is Johnny Depp's first movie and it's the greatest kill scene in a horror movie ever, and then he gets sucked into a bed and blood squirts up everywhere, they're a little disappointed. They don't see how awesome it is like you do. Turns them off instantly.
It sounds like you got the wrong kind of chicks.
Don't I know it? That's all I've ever had. But hey, they make for some good stories, so good times.
I need to introduce you to some of the temptresses of the night.
Hey, I'm all for it. And I just want to say, I've said it before, but I thank you for inviting me. You had an established podcast here. You had things going smoothly, and out of nowhere, I get a texty text. Hey, you want to be the co-host on the Black Mass? And I'm like, well, what the fuck? I don't know the first thing about podcasting, but hell yeah, sign me up. And I think we've made it work. We've had some success.
I couldn't be happier with the way it's turned out. It's provided content, because the issue previously with the previous format, I'm not Steve Austin or Chris Jericho or Jim Ross. You know what I mean? So I started this well before any of those guys did, just doing the straight-up wrestling interviews. But guess what? I'm not ever going to be able to compete with those guys in terms of level of experience, quality of guests. Not that I can't get some guests and we can have some great interviews, and we still plan on doing that. But where I was relying on a new guest every single week, that's very difficult when you have a weekly podcast. So now with this new format, we've switched things around. We were able to deliver entertaining content weekly without having to schedule somebody every fucking time. So I think it's been a wonderful thing. I do want to go back to some interviews and some other stuff, and we got plans for all of that. But just been so very happy with the way Volume 6 of the Midnight Black Mass has turned out so far, and it's going to keep going.
Another satisfied customer to Andrew Alexander. That excites me.
Hell yeah. Well, I could probably hate on something for a minute, but if you...
Hey, I'm always down for hate. I'm sure I can think of something.
All right, well, fair enough. We'll wrap this week's episode up with a little old man haters.
Old man, why do you hate everything new? Partly because I don't understand it, and partly because fuck you. It's time for Old Man Haters.
What's wrong with you?
It's either this show or indigestion. I hope it's indigestion.
Why?
It'll get better in a little while.
Okay, we're back, and it's time for Old Man Haters, the time of the show where we pull up our pants, put our glasses up on our nose, clean the wax out of our ears, take our Metamucil, and bitch. It is Old Man Haters. Gotta be regular.
So what are we hating on?
Man, what I'm hating on this week, and I know it's only because South Park hasn't gotten to it yet, but I've hated on this sometimes before. Like it has to do with Facebook, so I've somewhat hated on this in the past, but this is the most recent thing. Like, where do they find the inbred, mouth-breathing, cock-sucking, shit-for-brains, fucking dumb fuck motherfuckers who post comments on the local news articles on Facebook? Holy fucking shit. I mean, they must have dug to the bottom of the fucking gene pool where the chromosomes were only half chromosomes, and then they split those in half to get these motherfuckers because they got shit for brains and doo-doo in their soul.
And let me just say that I agree with what you're saying completely. And this is coming from two men from the Saudi Daisy area and the Chatsworth, Georgia area. So that's fucking bad.
Yeah, really. I mean, so, you know, a good friend of ours, family, actually got robbed at one of their local businesses last week. And there was all over the news, you know, it was a big news story. And girl's a young girl, and because I know other people that live in this neighborhood, I actually know that the guy that robbed them is a fucking local junkie that's been going around breaking into people's houses all throughout the neighborhood and stealing shit. And so this shit comes on the news. Like, the guy broke into their fucking store. He held her up at gunpoint. He stole her car and robbed the fucking store. A small business, you know, owned by family friends of ours. And so you look on the news, and the news posts pictures of the guy and video of the fucking robbery to try and identify the motherfucker so some people can find him and call the cops and get this scumbag piece of shit thrown under the fucking jail so we can get butt raped by fucking Bubba where he fucking belongs. And but what do you see in the comments? Do you see one fucking comment of somebody saying, "Hey, I know that guy. Yeah, I've seen that guy before. Hey, here's somebody you might be able to talk to," or, "Hey, what's the number of the local police department so I can call and put in a tip?" No. In the era of fucking superheroes where the Avengers and Batman rule the world, all you other motherfuckers are goddamn pussies and fucking dumb shits because you will let them fucking, you'll go buy their merchandise. When it comes time to be a real fucking hero, you will stand there like a fucking coward with your balls tucked between your fucking legs. No. What do these motherfuckers do? They accuse this girl of being in on the fucking robbery, and a whole fucking lynch mob of the comments fucking comes up saying, "Oh yeah, that girl's involved." They're like, how do you hold a place in this fucking society, you dumb fuck motherfuckers? Like, really? Really? This fucking girl was traumatized. Her car was stolen. It was a well-known fucking meth addict in the fucking area that did it. And the best you have to do is to draw conclusions that you have no fucking clue about, saying that she was in on the fucking robbery. The kid's already been traumatized, and now you're trying to drag her name through the fucking mud. Fuck you. Fuck you and both of your fucking assholes. The one in your fucking mouth and the one in your ass.
Man, people are fucking insane. I think you pointed out the culprit in your rant there, though. You mentioned the lynch mob. I can see the maniac having something to do with this, but I agree, man. I hate fucking people. I hate people. Like, the more I live, the more I just hate everybody. Like, everybody gets on my nerves at some point because of shit like that. Like, just ridiculous. Like, and if you're not going to help, why are you even commenting? Why are you throwing in your 2 cents if you're not providing anything useful? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And that's social media, man, it provides a lot of good. Like, there's a lot of good stuff that can come from it, but it just gives every single fucking idiot on the planet an outlet to just do anything. And maybe we're guilty of that. We're hosting this podcast. We talk some crazy shit sometimes, but, we're not trying to interfere with people's lives and fuck with people and cause drama and stir shit up, and that's what these people do, man, on Facebook and fucking Instagram, Twitter, and now local news website isn't even safe. They should disable comments on shit like that, on serious matters, because, people aren't going to provide a number. If someone wants to waste their time to call in to jerk somebody around, so be it. But these fucking idiots.
Yeah, and everybody's a fucking expert. There's another unrelated article with the same dumb fuck troglodytes commenting the same dumb shit, fucking dumbass shit. So okay, like a local beloved family fall attraction burnt down over the last week. Old McDonald's family farm in Sale Creek, Tennessee. They do a big Halloween like pumpkin patch thing every year, and like you bring your kids, and it's a very family friendly thing, and we've taken our little one every year. So they had a big fire, their main barn with all of their farming equipment fucking burnt down. And like, of course, this is 2015, so farmers, who you would think would be a very important part of the world because they grow our food and our livestock and things like that. Well, farmers have been like just totally shit on by the government and everybody else for like the last fucking 10 years. If you just followed the news or whatever, like all their funding's getting cut by these fucking asshole politicians who are greedy fucks, and these poor motherfuckers who like get out here and work the land. They have money, but so their insurance wasn't enough to cover the cost that they lost in the fire. So the news said that they have started a GoFundMe page to help with their expenses beyond what the insurance would cover. And if you enjoyed going there and you would like to help them out, you certainly can, and that will help them replace the equipment and keep providing family fun at Old McDonald's Farm for years and years to come. Well, what do you think the entire comment section of that fucking article was lit up with?
Oh, I'm sure they started the fire themselves to get some cash.
There was that, and there was also these people are loaded. Why do I need to donate to them? That's a scam. I know. So all of a sudden they're all fucking insurance adjusters talking about how the farm should have gotten enough money from their insurance. They shouldn't be asking the people. That's pathetic. Like, man, keep your fucking opinion. If you don't want to help the motherfuckers out, then don't help them. Why do you have to slam them at the same time? And I guarantee you, when they do get enough money from their fucking GoFundMe and they renovate the fucking place and it's nice, you'll be bringing your fucking snot-nosed brat-ass kid up there next year and you'll be fucking giving them money then. So fuck you.
Exactly. Yeah. And no one's ever been screwed over by an insurance company. Of course they gave them enough money to cover their losses. Like, what the fuck?
And I know it's the cardinal rule. Just don't read the comments, but sometimes I can't help myself, and every time I do, it gives me like an aneurysm level of anger.
I would love to have you record as soon as you read them, because if any listeners ever out there has ever experienced a Rev rant when it's real fucking fresh, oh man, it just blows these away. You need to pick up the microphone right then and say, "These motherfuckers." But yeah, man, and hey, if there's any ladies in the Sale Creek, Saudi Daisy, that Tennessee area listening, that any basic bitches that love going to that for their pumpkin needs, I'm starting a pumpkin farm at my home until it's up and running again, so you can come by and see me.
There you go. He's got all the pumpkin spice.
That's right, and everything nice. That reminded me of a little something. I mean, it's a similar type thing where you just have stupid fucking people dragging people's name through the mud and dragging them down. My sister is in charge of the little cheerleading team, and she got the girls' pictures done by a well-known local photographer. She got their pictures done by this guy. So she gets the pictures done. The pictures are done. The pictures are completed. And one of the parents finds out that this guy also does the boudoir pictures with women that want to give these pictures to their men, that type of deal. Completely unrelated. He's a photographer, so he takes many types of pictures as any photographer would. Well, one of the parents gets the wild idea that this guy's a pedophile and that he takes pictures of children and that uses them for his own pleasure. Because he takes pictures of grown adults, consenting adults that come to him and want their pictures made, in the lingerie and the semi-sexy photo shoots, these type of things. He's not a photographer for Playboy, well, which wouldn't fucking matter because they don't have naked women anymore anyway. But he's not doing pornography. But this woman refuses to do the pictures, gets this man arrested, files.
What?
Yes, they arrest the man. They search his entire home. They find nothing that would say he's a pedophile or any wrongdoing. No type of pictures. They search his hard drives, everything. The whole nine.
Oh, I see that bitch.
The man's done nothing wrong. The man's done nothing wrong. And you know that this man's life is going to be in shambles for years to come. Like, all it takes is being accused of something like this, and that's all that people hear. Oh, that guy's a pedophile. That guy did something wrong. That guy's evil. Even though he did nothing. And, my sister told her that she wasn't going to help her. They had to pay to get the pictures done again. They didn't even get to see the first pictures because the police seized them and all of this mess. I'd heard about this, and I just thought it was such fucking bullshit because this poor guy, just a local, everyday dude, is going to have to walk around in shame for arguably the rest of his life when people, when he walks in somewhere, people will be whispering, and he did nothing wrong. It's just that's the same people commenting on your news stories.
Yeah, and those people are the fucking worst. They should just fucking exit the planet, They're the same people that hope that fucking Jesus is coming back tomorrow to fucking rescue them. So I hope he does, and I hope he takes your ass the fuck away from here so I don't have to fucking deal with you.
Oh, he ain't going to take their ass.
Fuck those motherfuckers, dude. God, that pisses me off so bad.
Oh, we don't. I understand. We don't want to end the big 20th episode on anger, though. These people will get theirs. Hell, maybe their snot-nosed brat will grow up with daddy issues, and I'll just fuck them up severely when they hit about 18, 19, 20. That'll be payback for them. They'll get theirs. We don't want to end on a down note.
I was going to say, if you're that fucking sexually repressed that you think a guy who takes boudoir photos, which isn't even that fucking racy, that takes boudoir photos is a pedophile because he has sex involved in his trade on a minuscule level, then you are not getting enough dick in your life. And let me tell you, Andrew Alexander will be happy to make sure that need is filled so you will stop being such a cunt.
I hope someone never looks through my phone because I got tons of pictures of my nieces, and God knows what else in there. They are not related in any way, but if one of these bitches got a hold of my phone, my God, I'd be buried under the jail. Because it ain't no fucking boudoir.
No bad note to end the Midnight Black Mass 20th episode of the Volume 6. It's been a great time. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I think we need to remind people, don't miss Empire Wrestling's Chasing the Grail on November 7th. Double main event, 4-corner heavyweight title match, first time in Empire history, and the return of War Games. Those two matches alone are more than worth the price of admission. Plus, there's going to be 5 other big matches. Don't want to miss that on November 7th. 22 Austin Avenue, Rossville, Georgia.
Outstanding. As always, check us out on social media, youtube.com/pottyhumor, facebook.com/pottyhumor. On Facebook, you can follow Andrew Alexander. You can friend him. You can follow me on Twitter at Dragons Rejects. You follow me on Instagram at Dragons Rejects. You can email us, AskAndyMBM at hotmail.com, dragonsrejects@gmail.com. Subscribe. Go to iTunes and leave us a review if you like the show. That helps us very, very much. Thank you all for joining us this week. I am the Rev Dan Wilson for Andrew Alexander. Keep one foot in the gutter and one fist in the gold. We're out.
This has been a production of the Potty Humor Network. Find us online at youtube.com/pottyhumor or subscribe to us weekly and never miss an episode by searching Potty Humor on iTunes or Stitcher. Thank you for listening, and good night.